Happy Sunday, everyone. This is going to be my watch list of tickers for the upcoming week. I think I have roughly like 10 or so tickers. Some may end up not doing anything. Some of them, well, all of them may. Um, I like this here, which we have a 2-2 rev on the weekly. On the daily is where we have some trash, I guess you could say. Which, by all means, this is an order block. But if we get past this order block, which I expect us to, at some point we have a 1-2-2 rev on the daily. I expect us to get past this here. All the hybrid time frames are pointing up, pointing positively or bullish, as I want to say. Um, this ticker moves, fairly decent or whatever. It's not a fast mover or anything. Next ticker up is ELF. ELF. We have a Nirvana on the weekly. This ticker moved pretty good, damn good last week, actually. Entry for the calls are here. Um, and I'm not interested, honestly, in anything on the, to the put side or whatever. We have a gap fill that goes to 115. I really have a good feeling about this ticker here. I think this is one that you all should pay close attention to. Next ticker up is Google. I'd like to think this is going to reverse. We have a hammer on the weekly, and if it inverses this fair value gap, then this would be the target or magnitude right here. As you see, we would be coming back up. We should have hit sell side liquidity. I mean, there is a gap to fill right here. If we hit this gap, I expect the price to reverse at that particular point. M's is the next chart. This is out of XLV sector, which XLV, I'll show you all in just a moment. We have a 2-2-2 continuation, um, which, if we could get to here, because him is not going to move a whole ton. It's going to move like, $2-3 in a day. Um, Previous quarter high is right here at $36. That 4 hour I really love, which is a holy grail. You could take entry here on the 4 hour, if so be it. Excuse me. Nirvana on the weekly, this would be going literally straight into the order block at this point at $40. You could get a weekly or 2 weeks or something of this nature. The more the better. In which I've noticed, like, I mean, we do hit quite a bit of swing trades, like I'm gonna say like 3-4 day swing trades. But if you keep on and hold on to those plays, man, those plays are gonna pay tenfold. Seriously, like UAL last week, I kept talking about this particular trade. We were up here, made a lower high up in this order block, and we came all the way down here. You all could have ate literally. I'm talking about for days on end. Give me a moment. Well, that this is out of the drive sector. still bearish on it. Actually, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but if it goes bearish again, I'm going to short the shit out of it. To be brutally honest with you all, UNH is something I wanted last week but didn't take. I took Friday. If we go under this area here, by all means, this is support. You know, this is a weekly time frame, by the way. Then we're coming here. This is a $20 drop. But however, I am bullish on it. I mean, that doesn't mean that it'll automatically go bullish. And the reason why I'm sort of bullish is because of what happened, this day, which is a 2-2 red, which is a total reversal. You inverse this here, then you are absolutely bullish. This is a fail two up. So we'll see. ABT, I'm looking at swinging this, which this is a Nirvana on the daily. We have a small, order block right here on the daily. This looks extremely bullish in my opinion. I think we can get to 122 or higher, which right here, that's the an area of concern. That right there, hold up, give me 1 second. I apologize. No, this is a slow mover. This is something that you can swing out for like a month or so. Seriously, you want to swing this? I'm talking about like you buy like a $200 contract, and let me see, check on those right now. It end up being like $1,200 a contract. Yeah. We can finish with this. IONQ. This and quantum tickers I really like for the week. That may be one of the themes for the week. We have a hammer on the weekly. As y'all can see, we hit sell side liquidity. This moves by $3-4 on a particular day. And when quantum starts moving, this is one of the tickers that, along with OKLO, the RGTIs as well, Rigateli, however you pronounce this, it looks, the exact same. Hammer on the week, Again, this ticker does not move fast at all, but you know, SpaceX is another one. We don't have a necessarily actionable signal on the week, but if you look on the 2-day, then we have a 2-1-2 rail strat. On the daily, we have an inside bar coming up off of a fair value gap. And this ticker, when she moves, she moves. She does her thing seriously. Crowd and that bug sector, I'm looking to make a reversal and go back bullish. Your entry for calls would be 192.85 if you're looking to day trade it. This will be your daily magnitude. As y'all know, crowd is something that really moves. I would get the $200 contracts. I mean, the 200 strike contracts or whatever. This is something you can go a little out the money with. I'm not too focused on the weekly magnitude. I think this is something that you can day trade or swing for a few days or whatever. But I'm looking for a reversal out of this particular stock. Oracle, we have a Holy Grail, which is in this instance is giving you a 3-1-2 rev strat on the daily. And when you get those reversals, you tend to go up quite a bit. On the weekly, your entry would be 150.440 for calls, and the magnitude would be 159.56. I mean 159.26. That would be your price target. EL, ticker EL. That's Estee Lauder. You have a Nirvana on the weekly, 212, bullet continuation on the daily, and there's not much trash to this. This ticker moves, like $4 on the four like about $4 give or take on the day. That's for as far as the ATR. You have a 3-2 rev strat on the 2 day. Same thing on the 3 day. 4 day is a 3-2. 5 day, same thing as well too. Well, 5 day is a Nirvana. GM is another ticker. For calls, your trigger is 88.36. On the daily, we have a 3-2 rev strat. 22 a 2-2 rev strat. Same thing on the 3 day. 4 day is giving you a move more than less. CHTR is this charter. And I got this out of XLC, actually, this one here. Now, this one here is a bit more troublesome, honestly. As you can see, your entry for calls, your magnitude, and your entry for puts. Now, I'm going to drive. This is the sector for which I found the UAL out of. And this is absolutely why I got it. This was bearish, so for me on Jets, this is a no-brainer, seriously. You find your plays in these sectors from charting the sectors. Let me take the indicator from charting the sectors and then going through the sectors and you simply picking a ticket that you like out of it with the same or similar setup. As y'all see what I showed y'all earlier, you know, what happened. I mean, this is a how you say this? Higher high. And I'm pretty sure this is maybe a lower low down here or a lower high. I'm not too sure. This is a bottleneck, so this can absolutely go further down, actually, too. If it does, I'm definitely going to be on it, without a doubt, and I'll alert it to you all. I'm bearish on XLI for the week two. I would definitely short FedEx. I would short BA, Boeing. This is it, this is bearish. And I found this literally from, going to the sector. I can do this in fairly quick now. I've been doing this quite a while. So let me look up something else, some other tickers I'm familiar with at least. AAL, this is a very slow mover. As y'all see what happened on the daily, though, you have a 2-2 rail strat. We will definitely see by turnaround Tuesday what happened. This sort of looked like a short to me. I mean, it could go anyways, but it definitely looks like a short in my opinion. God damn, I wish I would have seen this. No, the ATR, it says $6, but I haven't traded this in forever, but I just remember this shit moves slow as hell. Absolutely short the shit out of this ticker. HON, that's Honeywell. And that'll be all for this week. Y'all have any questions? Definitely shoot me a message and I'll help you out.